etched in our memory banks of this sport. Crazy comebacks, record-breaking performances. But it's not often we get a rivalry game that features a piece of agriculture as surprise at the end of a four-quarter battle, but that's exactly what we have in store here. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense will go on the attack first. In their last meeting, the Huskies narrowly beat the Cards. Very dramatic finish.
They were so happy to put that bronze stock trophy in the trophy case again. They did what they needed to do, David, when the game was on the line to get it done. And you know this one's going to be a tight game.
Yeah, and that's what's fun about NIU and Ball State. Every time they play, it seems like it's a pretty good, tight game. But NIU executed so well, flawlessly in those big moments. How do they respond today? Can Ball State answer?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the ball is loose and alive in the backfield. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up.
There he goes. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Under fire. Unleashes one. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Huskies are in the hurry-up. Johnson looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. First meeting between these two ended as a tie in 1941. They've had some breaks, but since 1997, they've met annually.
Well, that was a 6-6 tie all the way back in 1941. I hope we're going to be getting some more points in this one, but as that score indicated, David, every time these two teams meet up, it's generally pretty close.
It is close. I mean, we've seen all kinds of fun things over the years, but the games are close, the rivalry is big, and that bronze corn stalk is on the line.
The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Still looking on the move. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He wants to throw it again. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got it set up on the outside. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the timing just a hair off. A little history here about the trophy. The bronze stalk was designed by a famous local DeKalb, Illinois sculptor and artist, Rene Bemis. And David is a man of your refined taste, I'm sure, acutely aware of the fact. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. To the air on first down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Grover. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
He's showing you why he's so versatile as a strong safety. This is a guy that we've seen come down to the box, support the run. He can tackle out in space, but he's also really good on the back end in coverage. That time in the cover 2 look, doing a great job with his eyes. He also shows you off the ball skills, making that pay.
Now the offense has it 1st and 10 from its own 11. Johnson looking to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This one's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Quick strike complete. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Quick release on the RPO. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. The Cardinals trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ball State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Here's the handoff. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw, and it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll pull it down. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. And an explosive play gets this offense working. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Takes a hit as he fires. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Trying play action. Lofts one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. All out of space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Ball State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's caught downfield. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And they made the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Wilkins. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield very late in the half. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the bronze stalk on the line, how can you blame them? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that bronze stalk.
The Cardinals will boot it away to start the second half. comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab past the marker. On the move at the 30. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Now adjusting. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Smith. Now the pitch. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Across the 25. He's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this four vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
24, Northern Illinois, 14.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Carney. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. Got a man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Got room on the return. Touchdown Cardinals. And they turn it into a defensive score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Steps away. He's going to run it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Pressure coming. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Huskies are on the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Escapes the sack. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Not exactly what you wanted on first down. It's 2nd and goal from the 13. Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. We love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
5 finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Washington is getting stomped right now. I mean, thrown around the field like a salmon at Pike's Fish Market. Just a brutal performance. They're trailing by 22 to Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Strong, firm tackle. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Johnson looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations.
Breaks into the open. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Shoots his way for more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He has brought down the men. What a job to find some running room and move the chains. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Unloads to the right. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He wants it all. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Poor starting field position here for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.